Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our Australia Day, our Australian Citizenship Ceremony. I'd like to give a warm welcome to our Mayor, Councillor Rod Ward, our citizenship candidates and their families and friends, and to our distinguished guests, Sam Ray, our Federal Member for Hawke, and in our front row we have Joe McCracken, Member for Western Victoria. I would also like to welcome Councillor Moira Berry, Moorabool Shire Councillor, who's here with us as well today. We have received apologies from the following: the Honourable Catherine King, Federal Member for Ballarat; Steve McGee, our Member for Melton; Michaela Settle, a Member for Eureka; Gail Tierney, Beverly MacArthur, Jacinta Amora and Dr. Sarah Mansfield, Members for Western Victoria; Bridget McKenzie, Senator for Victoria; Mary Ann Thomas, Member for Macedon, and the following councillors: Councillors Tanya Dudzik, Councillor Ali Minari, Councillor David Edwards, Councillor Paul Tatchell, and Councillor Tom Sullivan. We will commence this evening's proceedings with the singing of the first verse of the Australian National Anthem. Can I please ask the community to stand? Sorry, I just have some people getting a seat, if that's okay. I'd now like to welcome the presiding officer for the citizenship ceremony, the Mayor of Moorabool Shire, Councillor Rod Ward.
Thank you, Derek. I would like to recognise the living culture of the Wurundjeri people and the Wathaurong people, also known as the Wathaurong tribe, and the unique contribution they make to the life of the Moorabool region. I wish to pay my respects for being able to conduct this event on their tribal land, and I forward my respects to their elders past and present. Becoming an Australian citizen is a step that shows loyalty to Australia and the desire to share a common future. It is an honour to confer Australian citizenship to those that appreciate and value our society so much they wish to become one of us and make Australia their home. The citizenship ceremony is being conducted as prescribed in the Australian Citizenship Act 2007 under the authority of the Minister for Immigration, Citizenship, Migrant Services and Multicultural Affairs. Australian citizenship represents full formal membership of the community of the Commonwealth of Australia, and Australian citizenship is a common bond involving reciprocal rights and obligations, uniting all Australians while respecting their diversity. Persons on whom Australian citizenship is conferred enjoy these rights and undertake to accept these obligations. By pledging loyalty to Australia and its people, by sharing their democratic beliefs, by respecting their rights and liberties, by upholding and obeying the laws of Australia. I would now like to ask Mr Sam Ray, the Federal Member for Hawke, to read the message from the Minister of Immigration, Citizenship and Multicultural Affairs, the Honourable Andrew Giles, MP.
Hi everybody, thank you for having me here. It's a great honour. I'd like to begin by joining in acknowledging the traditional owners, the land on which we meet, pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging, and extend those respects to any First Nations people here in the room today. This is one of the best parts of my job. I love doing this. It's the part that I get to do here locally in our community, and it's where I get to welcome new members to our community and new people to become Australians along with us. In your packs tonight, I believe in your packs tonight, correct me if I'm wrong, you'll find some documents, some Electoral Commission documents that will provide for you to be able to enrol to vote. Is that right? That's right. See, I'm getting the nod, which is a good sign. This is a really important document. And tonight's a fantastic night for you and for your families. You become Australians and you get to enjoy everything that means. And enrolling to vote is a critically important part of being an Australian and engaging in our civic duties together. And this year, you're going to get the opportunity to vote in a referendum to recognise the First Nations people of our country in our Constitution, and to provide for that recognition through a voice to our Parliament, an advisory voice, a group of democratically elected Aboriginal people and Torres Strait Islander people who can speak directly to the Parliament and to the executive of our country about issues that matter to them. This is a critical step in the pathway to reconciliation between the First Peoples of this country and all of us that have enjoyed coming here ever since. So I would urge you to get that document, make sure you fill it out, get yourself enrolled to vote and be part of the referendum later this year, because it is going to be an exciting day where we get to recognise our First Nations people and take the next step forward. I love this country. We live in it. We're so blessed to live in such an amazing country, and this will only make our country better. So I'd urge you to join with me in voting that referendum up later this year. Now, as Rod said, I'm going to get to read an important message from the Minister. Thank you for deciding to become an Australian citizen. Today you join a nation that is one of the world's most successful multicultural societies, with around half of all Australians either born overseas or with at least one parent born overseas. In Australia, everyone can be proud of who they are, and everyone should be respected, valued, and feel a sense of belonging. We are privileged to share this beautiful country with the world's oldest continuing culture. This is a fundamental part of who we are. For more than 60,000 years, First Nations people have cared for country. Appreciating and understanding this truth is a vital part of what it means to be Australian. Australians are united by our shared commitment to democracy and the rule of law, and to freedom of speech, religion, and association. Our diversity is our greatest strength, and we prosper by embracing this. We believe in a society in which everyone is equal, regardless of their gender, faith, sexual orientation, age, ability, race, national or ethnic origin. Ours is the land of the fair go, in which respect and compassion underpin our care for each other and our willingness to reach out to those around us in times of need. By becoming an Australian citizen, you make a commitment to these values and to contribute to our evolving Australian story. On behalf of the Australian Government, my heartfelt congratulations on becoming an Australian citizen today. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sam. Today's citizenship ceremony will be conducted into two groups, and I would now like to call the first group of candidates to stand. And if you're wearing a face mask, which I don't think is the case, you may remove it to take the oath. So, Leah Asif, Daniel Bacon, Manpreet Bar, Vitali Castellan, Jennifer Costin, Dina Hanaway, Seema Hussaini, Tu Curry, Jenilyn Magnus, Stephen Martindale, Hen Nugent, Hakan Oscariel, Moisen Raji, Claudia Tustopoulos, Chitu Valapatu, Karwayu, and Warren Young. I will ask you all to repeat the oath, phrase by phrase, after the Mayor. You may choose to not to say the words "under God" if you wish to.
Thank you, Derek. Please repeat after me. From this time forward, under God, I pledge my loyalty to Australia and its people, whose democratic beliefs I share, whose rights and liberties I respect, and whose laws I will uphold and obey.
Okay. Thank you. You may now be seated. I will ask each of our new citizens to come forward as their name is called to receive their certificate from the Mayor. Leah Asif. Daniel Bacon. Manpreet Bar. Pele Castellan. Jennifer Costin. Dina Henaway. Seima Hosseini. Tu Curry. Jenilyn Magnus. Stephen Martindale. There you go. Hen Nugent. Hakan Askarayal. Maisen Raji, Claudia Tixopoulos, Shetu Valad Batu, Kawayu, Warren Young. If I could ask everyone to please put your hands together to welcome our first batch of new citizens. I would now like to call our second group of candidates undertaking the citizen oath to stand. If you are wearing a face mask, you may remove it to take the oath. Narissa Guayo, Dexter Gabriel, Samuel Nitala, Aaron Nitala, and Aileen Nitala. Shemta Sharma, Anna Shaman, Neve Fitzpatrick, Michael Murphy, Ibra Hosseini, Imran Hosseini, Gerard Manburger, and Helga Manburger. I would ask you all to repeat the oath phrase by phrase after the Mayor, and you may choose not to say the words "under God" if you wish.
Thank you. Please repeat after me. From this time forward, under God, I pledge my loyalty to Australia and its people,
I pledge my loyalty to Australia and its people,
whose democratic beliefs I share,
whose democratic beliefs I share,
whose rights and liberties I respect,
whose rights and liberties I respect,
and whose laws I will uphold and obey.
whose laws I will uphold and obey.
Thank you.
Thank you. You may all now be seated. So I will now ask each of our new citizens to come forward as their name is called to receive their certificate from the Mayor, and we'll ask family groups to come up together as well. So Narissa Guayo and Dexter Gabriel. We will have Samuel, Aaron, and Aileen Nitala. Simta Sharma, Anayat Sharma. Niamh Fitzpatrick and Michael Murphy. Ibra Hosseini and Imran Hosseini. Gerhard Mainburger and Helga Mainburger. So again, I'd ask everybody to put their hands together to welcome our newest Australian citizens.
Now that we've all witnessed Australia's newest citizens make their public pledge of commitment, I would like to invite everyone to participate in an Australian citizenship affirmation ceremony. The affirmation ceremony was first introduced in 1999 and has become an integral part of Australian citizenship celebrations. The words are based on the pledge we have just witnessed. Participation is voluntary and carries no legal status. Could I ask all who wish to participate to please stand? Please repeat after me. As an Australian citizen, I affirm my loyalty to Australia and its people, whose democratic beliefs I share, whose rights and liberties I respect, and whose laws I will uphold and obey. Thank you, and you may be seated.
Thank you all. We're nearly there now. So I'd just like to say thank you to everybody for attending and celebrating this evening. Congratulations again to our newest Australian citizens for the commitment you have made to being part of Australia's future. And before we wrap up, I would like to ask the Mayor for some final concluding remarks.
Thank you, Derek. First of all, thank you all for attending this evening's gathering. I congratulate you all on the commitment you have made and wish you all the very best for your future as Australian citizens. That concludes the formal proceedings for today, and I'll be pleased if you could stay with us and enjoy some light refreshments. Thank you.
Going to do that?